Maggie's bakery was the heart and soul of the small town of Willowbrook. The locals flocked to the tiny shop every morning to indulge in the heavenly aromas of warm, freshly baked goods. The business had brought joy to Maggie's life for years, but now it was under threat. A series of break-ins had occurred, leaving Maggie desperate to catch the culprit. The evidence had pointed to Maggie's own son, Alex. He had fallen on hard times recently, struggling to find a job and keep up with his bills. It broke Maggie's heart to even consider that her own flesh and blood could be responsible for the thefts. But the evidence was stacking up against him. The surveillance footage showed a figure resembling Alex breaking into the bakery. However, Maggie knew her son better than anyone. She couldn't believe that he would resort to such actions. Determined to prove his innocence, she decided to launch her own investigation. She spent hours studying the security footage, zooming in and examining every frame. There had to be something that would exonerate Alex. Days turned into nights, and Maggie's weariness grew as each clue seemed to lead her back to her son. Whispers began circulating throughout the town, casting doubt on Alex's character. Friends and neighbors started giving Maggie sideways glances, unsure of how to treat her. But she refused to let go of her loyalty to her son. One afternoon, as Maggie was wiping down the counters of the bakery, she noticed a glimmer out of the corner of her eye. She turned to see a small silver key hidden behind a bag of flour. Curiosity burning within her, she unlocked the small cupboard beneath the register. There, she discovered a hidden compartment filled with stacks of cash. A mix of relief and rage swelled within Maggie. Relief because she now had proof that someone else was responsible for the break-ins, and rage because that person had almost destroyed her son's reputation. She quickly counted the money, realizing that it was near the amount that had gone missing. Armed with the newfound evidence, Maggie went straight to the local police station. The officers were skeptical at first, but when they saw the surveillance footage of someone other than Alex entering the bakery, they sprung into action. An investigation launched, and Maggie prayed that the true culprit would be caught. Days turned into weeks. The town anxiously awaited news of the capture, and Maggie's business slowly began to recover as the belief in her son's innocence was restored. Finally, the police announced that they had apprehended the real thief, a disgruntled former employee looking for revenge. Maggie took a deep breath and reflected on the whirlwind that had threatened to tear her family apart. She was grateful that her determination had paid off, and her son's name was cleared. The townspeople flooded back to Maggie's bakery, offering their apologies and support. The little shop buzzed with activity once again, and Maggie thanked the heavens for the resilience and loyalty that had protected both her son and her beloved business.